of the 3rd of April, there is a 25% tariff on cars imported into the US. This is an interesting article from The Guardian. Jaguar Land Rover have taken a decision to pause US shipments. So the question is that tariff going to produce an immediate 25% increase in prices? Not immediate. And the reason why this is interesting is because it says here, the Sunday Times reported that the Jaguar Land Rover is thought to have a couple of months' supply of cars already in the US, which will not be subject to the new tariffs. And I think that most businesses are going to act that same way. So it's a waiting game. They're going to have loaded up the stocks to the maximum just to try and dodge the tariffs and hope in that time the orange man can change his mind. So there's a couple of things. The prices will not hit straight away. So I think there's going to be a time when people will warning of the doom of the earth, and it hasn't happened. That's because they're going to have stocks, but those stocks are going to be ran down. And eventually they're going to need to actually import again, and that's when it's going to hit. But there is a thought about what's going to happen to US car production right now. Because there's been a lot in the news that the production goes between Mexico, comes back, and Mexico comes back, goes to Canada, comes back. And there's this interchange in the modern economic manufacturing environment. So they're going to have stocks of cars as well. But what happens to current production? Current production will be affected by all those tariffs. So there's an immediate penalty on US car production. Foreign car production is not going to be touched for months. And in that time, Trump probably would have changed his mind. So look what's happening to the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is based on the total value of the 30 most prominent companies. And their total value has fallen by about 8% in 5 days. So American industry is going to be hurt right now because those production lines will incur the tariffs straight away, which runs down either the profit margin of companies or immediately filters through in terms of prices for American consumers. For foreign production, yes, they've got that worry that one of the biggest markets put a punitive 25% tariff on them. And that is something for them to think about. But no, that's not for now, that's for tomorrow. The damage on the American economy is for right now. So what that really means is Trump has to be playing that long-term pain game just to see if it'll work. And after those stocks have run down, you're going to see the launch of inflation. Now, let's just say that Trump gets the investment. We're talking about cars now. Let's just say that Trump gets the state-of-the-art investment in car production in America. Do we think that that is going to be at the cutting edge of AI? Do we think we may well have plants that could probably run 24 hours a day by the AI? Do we think there's a likelihood that AI car production might overtake or detract from the actual human element and lead to a reduction in employment in the automotive industry in America? Is that realistic and possible? Sometimes you get what you asked for and it ain't what you expected.